Alright, we got everything all cleaned up now. And at this point we've already hooked it up and dumped an and, created the ECC, written the ECC, and we're ready to wire in the cool runner is also flashed, and we're ready to finish wiring everything in to get the console to glitch and get the CPU key. So now we'll get started with our direct wiring here. You'll also see why I like to put the legs on my direct wire install. Okay. Now, right here, in front of the cool runner, where we soldered our NAND X wires to the J2B1 point, we're going to be using three more points right here. This next point past the green, right there, is the 3v3 hot, and then the next one is the F pad, and then right underneath of that is the E pad. So we might as well go ahead and prep those 3 points there. Throw a little bit of flux on there. Yeah, this is why I like my legs. I can bend these over and get them out of my way. Without having to desolder them. Alright. So, let's throw a little bit of flux or solder into our 3v3 point here. I might end up blocking the camera just a little bit. Turn my temperature up some. We have another tricky point. I think my flux has just about had it. We need to do a good job at tightening these points because these wires we're going to be tacking here stay here permanently. let's get to attaching wires. First thing we're going to do here is get our 3v3 wire in here and attached. Stay put. Here's the 3v3 attached. Next is supposed to be my brown wire. As I already stated, I got shorted my brown wire, so I don't have a brown wire. So I'm using a blue wire instead. There's our blue attached. Alright. And lastly, we're going to have our green wire, point E. Just a little bit of difficulty here again. I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit of extra solder on this green point here, make sure that it holds nice and tight. There we go. Alright, let's clean this up a little bit. Okay, now up next we're going to be doing our orange wire. I know I said this once already. Just get this folded around here. That comes right over here to the right here we got the 5th point down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're soldering to the inside point right next to the resistor. So we're looking at coming right here. Now this is probably one of the trickier points of the install for most users because it's such a small little point, and a lot of people have a tendency to burn that pad off. I'm going to attempt not to demonstrate that. Joking, of course. Of course I'll demonstrate. First we're going to just go ahead and Get a little solder on the point there. I'll bring an orange wire around, and I'm just gonna put a little solder on the tip of this as well. Now, grab a hold of it with my tweezers here. It's not a very good tack job there. I'm gonna widen this up, come at a different angle from it. Give me a little more control over it. Now that I messed with it a few times, my wire's got quite a bit of bare wires showing. So I'm going to trim that down a little bit. Alright, I have it tacked in place. I'm still just not quite happy with it. So I'm going to come at it one more time here. There we go. That one makes me happy. Other than the insulation wearing off the wire.